Hi guys, this is Dr. Mohammad Usman, and today I am back with another video on the topic of the design catalog visual design show. If you haven't liked our YouTube channel yet, please go to our YouTube channel and like and subscribe to it. So I will start talking about the visual design show in the design catalog. So what it is about and how we can do it. So visual design show is basically about knowing your options and even when you have the obscure one, and like how you can visualize your visualization in a better way, and you have to recognize the trade-off and choose your audience properly. So if you have any of the visualization which you want to show into any magazine or any website, you need to know that what kind of elements should be there and how you can display them. Like I have an example over here. Like if I talk about this one, we have grid lines and we have certain amounts of things. So what you will say, this is dirty, like extra marks distract from the data. Which one is better, like the exactly the marks which are displayed about certain element, or the clean one is the better, or the awesome one is better. But the charging may reflect cool design choices, but it does not work out actually when we are making up our the visualization. So what does will lead you toward the great labeling options or the great visualization. So as we have seen before, the labeling is very important in our visualization. So when you are working on the visual design show, you have to work on exactly what is the requirement of your audience and how you can actually display that data. So we have to make the readers find out the actual content of the visualization, and we have to disallow them to find out the defects in our visualization. So we have the readers, and the readers have to know about what is written in your visualization. So depending on each of the visualization, we have to write about different textual information with our visualization, so that reader can get through the information. And that also we have seen our previous visualizations. Another thing is that when we are making up different stories, we have to know that what kind of genre of visual design show and narrative visualization we should use in our visualization. So stories have a beginning, middle, and the end, like if you see over here. So if you are making up any visualization, like I have told before, you have to start from the anecdotal lead, and if you will go toward the nut graph of your visualization. Similar, like when we have to work on different magazine items, you have to keep the things tidy. So a visual design show should be, so we have known that when we are making up any visualization, it should be tidy, clean, and it should have proper labeling. And what next should have in the visual design show, it should not follow the chart junk or the different items which are not required in your visualization. Similarly, you have to make the each element with the your visualization. If there are images over there, it should be tidy with your text, and if it is only text, you have to make your visualization according to that image or the place of your visualization. And if you have a visualization greater amount, you have to choose the location of the text. So you have to work on the bigger transitions to avoid confusing the reader. Like you have to work on different items, like how we are transiting over here from 2000 to 2003, and what is the percent GDP, and what concept you are going to provide over here. So you have to work on different transitions actually showing over your visualization. And if you have work on the different magazines cover, you have must have seen that you have to work on the angle, viewer, camera motion. You have to work continue on the editing. You have to work on the object continuity, and you have to work on the familiar objects. So the transition guidance is like you have to work on all the different things together to make up any image or any visualization. And furthermore, when we have to make up any visualization, we have to situate the viewer before the diving, and we have to know what our audience is. So when you are making up the comics or different visualization, or you are making up anything related to the visual design show, you have to know that what is your audience and what kind of. So knowing the audience is a very important part of making up the visual design show, because if you know your audience, then you will be able to make up the visualization according to their expectations. Similarly, like when we are working on different visual design show, we have to know that what kind of things we have to display. Like over here I have an example of good thing, like it is a display of a map of a race map, and other than I have a bad example over here. So if you put up too many things over here and with a very little amount of text, then it will go into the bad form. And when we are working on clarity with the visual design show and the visual element displayed on a visualization, then we are going to know that the user will be liking it. So we have to first make ourselves comfortable with our visualizations, and we have to keep ourselves in the shoes of the viewers to know that what actually the user want. So the things will be different for different persons, like for the complex people or the professional people or scientific people, they want the scientific visualization and they might understand complex visualization. But when we are talking about the normal people or the layman people, which are the normal readers of the visualization, or they are viewing an image, then they need clarity of the concept to understand each visualization. So I have an example over here for you, like what you can tell over here, is it a good visual design show or it is a bad visual design show. So this video was up to here. In next video I will be talking about the messaging tell, the next part of the our visual narrative visualization. So if you like my video, go to my YouTube channel and like and subscribe to it, and you can also earn training certificate from my video channel. The process is as follows. So what you are waiting for, go to my YouTube channel and like and subscribe to it.